Yeah. I know that you gon' say, cause you need something real, for real, for real, for real.
What up, y'all? We back again. Welcome to Z BATABLES. I am Kareem. This is Dylan. You think they know us by now? They know us by now, right? You think we can stop saying? Yeah. Y'all know us.
They know
We cool.
us. We cool. We valid.
We got that bond.
We got that structure.
Sick of my shit. But anyway, today we gonna be talking to y'all about last video we gave y'all the power systems top 5 ins and outs. Now we're gonna be talking about how they interact with each other. You know, can genjutsu work on ki, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him take the lead on this one, just to see where he's going with this.
What you mean?
I want you to take the lead on this one.
Why? Why can't you take the lead on this one?
Nah, I'm just saying that you can take the lead on this one, because you know, with my combat.
What was you saying, bro?
With my intelligence, you know, I feed off of energy.
You
No,
like a leech.
like a fucking leech. Nah.
He just said man to be in a leech, y'all.
I leech on information. That's why I'm called the sword. You saw what I did there?
No.
I flipped it and made it make sense. I'm fucking lit.
That boy is good.
Well, alright, so what we should start off. Like, the main one that everybody talks about, can genjutsu work on stuff outside of Naruto?
So we going there so far. So
yeah.
fast.
I mean, I think that's like the borderline. I think that's like the most basic one that everybody talks about. So we should start off there.
Okay.
So, chakra is energy, ki is energy, spiritual energy is energy.
I guess I should take the lead.
Nen is energy, right?
But yeah,
Nen is energy.
they just didn't know it at the time.
Right. So if all these things are energy, and chakra is also energy, and Obito said that the energy we call chakra, can someone from Naruto control that energy, even if the energy isn't chakra itself?
No, they cannot.
Why?
Because one, with chakra, that shit came from the tree. I'm just gonna go there.
That doesn't change anything.
No, but it does. It does. Yeah, I say
How
it
does it
doesn't, but it does. The origin of where that shit came about, because we already established, or the show already established, they had energy before chakra came about.
They had like regular.
They had
natural
something,
energy.
but yes, that's the same thing as ki.
But it wasn't. They didn't have like a fictional energy like chakra. It was like there was normal humans.
Yes, I mean they had energy.
That's like
Chakra
saying,
came and
that's
become-
like saying Avatar characters got energy. Like, it's regular energy.
Yes, and that's what ki is, regular energy. DBZ established that ki was regular energy.
But when you
It
look
never-
at DBZ, ki is clearly not regular energy.
Yes, it is.
Or
They made it
it is regular energy, but they amplify it.
They amplify it. But chakra is more than just amplify. It's something as a different entity. The God fruit. They proclaimed it the God fruit.
It's still energy at the end of the day.
But it is what? The God fruit.
What does that change?
It changes everything. Because they weren't able to do none of the shit they were doing with the regular energy. But now they're able to do that with the chakra fruit.
So how does that make it not be able to work? Because of the fruit. Like the
Because
fruit.
of the makeup, the origin.
How? It's still energy. What changes?
This is why. If they couldn't perform none of the tasks they were doing before, without it, how am I gonna be like, okay, it's working on other niggas' shit when they have specifically said they had no powers or none of these damn shenanigans that they got, that the fruit granted them or the chakra granted them. They weren't able to do genjutsu. They could have fight their hand-to-hand shit, whatever, but they had none of these so-called abilities. So I'm applying that situation to Z, where you have ki, which is natural energy, not a fruit, not a god energy, none of this shit. It's ki.
One reason why I disagree with you, and I think that doesn't matter, because even if it was that.
Wait, before you continue, before you even get to that, and also they stated that Yo, when the genjutsu requires chakra to be flowing within the eyes or some shit.
In the brain.
In the brains or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Which is the chakra path or whatever.
It's energy.
Chakra path.
Energy.
Chakra path.
Chakra's energy.
Okay, yes, but it's still chakra. Oh, shit.
Energy.
It's a different type of energy though.
That's what we're here to talk about. Can these different energies interact with each other?
To some degree, yes. They're similar, but they're not the same.
I agree. We know they're not the same. Nobody said they was the same in this video. You think about other shit that wasn't on camera. But for this argument,
I want the
and this is not just for genjutsu. This is like all around of like, okay, let's take Black Clover Asta. He's anti-magic, but magic is also energy. So can say he cut a Getsuga Tensho?
What? Yes, he can. It's a fucking sword.
The
doesn't
attack.
have magic.
He cuts magic.
Yes.
Which is energy.
Yes.
Getsuga Tensho, in layman terms,
Listen, he is anti-magic.
Uh-huh.
Getsuga Tensho is not magic.
It's energy.
Magic basically can't really work.
It's spiritual energy.
But basically the whole
He cuts magic.
When he used that sword, it's anti-magic, isn't it?
Yes.
So you're trying to tell me
so anti-energy.
No.
That's basically what it is. How?
The show specifically state that it's anti-magic. Yes, it's energy, but it's anti-magic. Meaning, it's magic's weakness.
Hold on.
Getsuga Tensho is not magic.
Is it energy though?
What?
Is Getsuga Tensho energy?
Yes, it is.
Alright. In the world of Black Clover, they have magic and they have ki that is something completely different from DBZ. Ki in Black Clover is not energy. It's just like he said it was like body movement, like the way somebody moves, breathing techniques, shit like that. That's what they called ki in Black Clover. So the magic is the energy. Once again, applying it to like everybody loves to mix these animes around. So now, if they're all energy and he's anti-energy, once again, I'm not saying he can and I'm not saying he can't.
He is anti-magic.
I'm just asking.
He is anti-magic. You gotta say the right things. You keep saying anti-energy. That means
if
energy has a weakness to his sword. Any type of energy has a weakness. And then that's basically what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking y'all to put in the comments. Tell me what you think. I'm not saying it does or it doesn't. I am just asking. For me personally, I'd say, considering that these are all energies, different type of energy, it's all about perspective. But I think he would be able to cut like a jutsu that would be like chakra, which is energy.
He can cut people. Not gonna be like he's gonna cut through
his swords are dull.
So hold on. Question. So you trying to tell me right now, Asta will be able to stop Madara's Susanoo?
5影も何も全てが無駄になるということをこの完成体スサノオでまだだ定まれ
Once again, I'm not saying that, bro. I am asking. And
these questions have some strong ass implications to them.
If that big ass, I never thought about this actually, the big ass shit that comes out of the Susanoo, that's chakra?
All of it is chakra.
Then he should be able to cut it.
Cut a Susanoo.
Assuming that his anti-magic / energy works across the board, and if that's chakra, then yes, his sword should allow him to cut it. And also, he
You
can't
talking
cut.
about the sword energy thingy?
His swords are not sharp. Like they said that before. His swords are dull.
It just
he
hits,
can't cut people. He can
up.
cut magic.
Yeah, he's trash.
That's a video for another day.
No, he's trash compared to other shows in terms of like his ability. I'm using his ability as to say that he wouldn't stand a chance really with people. I haven't seen his
I don't know about that.
I haven't seen the devil thing.
I don't know about, especially with the topic of the day. If that does apply across animes, I don't know if you could call him trash.
Well, it doesn't apply.
Assuming, why does it not apply? If these are all energies, why can't his energy?
It's like the same.
Okay,
thing.
your problem with chakra is that the god fruit, whatever. I don't know how that changes.
My blood type doesn't mean it's compatible with yours. That's
true.
It's all about compatibility. It's all blood at the end of the day. Does it mean my blood can work in your body? No, you will die.
They are blood types that are
Blood
universal.
types. Exactly. Blood types. If you have the same blood type.
Blood and energy is not the same thing.
If they have the
blood
same
and energy is not the same
energy,
thing.
yes.
Blood and energy is not the same thing.
Okay, does Goku has magic?
No.
What is energy?
He has a different type of energy. He has a different type of energy.
Bro, you know DBZ tackle magic in
that shit is new with the what's his name? The goat nigga?
Not even moral. Not even moral.
Well, you had the
Bobbity,
but that's still some. Oh, the classic one for my Hunter x Hunter fans.
What?
The Nen versus non-Nen. You know, if I got Nen and I punch you,
no.
everything is breaking.
No, none is not
so,
breaking. I don't know what the hell that should even derive that. The drive.
You just mentioned Black Clover, and they said magic, and you kept it there. So in Hunter x Hunter, they said someone's with Nen, punch someone that doesn't have Nen. That person who doesn't have Nen is going bye bye. That's basically what it says.
And guess what? Someone doesn't have none. Go bye bye, right? Go bye bye, right?
That's what it should be.
This is my rebuttal. This is my rebuttal. Now, your Nen is not gonna be strong enough to compete with Goku.
Why?
Ki, because his ki is stronger.
Who's the judge of that? Who decided that?
This is facts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Based on the show showcasing how Nen is used versus DBZ. I'm not saying, I say it will work on certain characters in DBZ. They're weak.
Who's weak? Like, would it work on Krillin?
Yes.
Would it work on Piccolo?
Maybe.
So we're gonna start back from the same shit. 6'5" gave his son. His son had the ninja shit. Spread it to all the people. They had chakra now. They had kids. Their kids are born with chakra now. Flash forward to present day. Now everybody got chakra. Chakra is the energy, the same as ki and everything else that's energy. So why wouldn't Itachi be able to control the other energies when you said the other energies would cancel out Nen's rules? Because now it's like
wait.
It's not the same thing.
Wait. Before we even said that, wait. The thing is with the Nen rules. I'm saying I'm putting Nen in the same category as me. I'm putting this Nen as the same category of Ki. What's up?
Chakra.
Not chakra. I'm not putting in the same category of chakra.
What you mean?
Like I'm not like for instance which I'm not putting in the same category as chakra, but then again, would Itachi should work on Nen? I don't think so.
Why not?
It's not the same.
But they have Nen, which is energy, so they have energy flowing.
Yeah,
in
they
their
do.
brain.
They do use Nen on their eyes, right?
Everyone that have a fictional energy source have the shit in their brain. Like you think spiritual energy is just flowing from the shoulder down? They all have spiritual energy
I know what
in their
you're
entire
saying, but I'm
body.
talking about like with chakra instance. Like we know for a fact that they need chakra to flow in their brains or whatever the case may be. Right?
What the fuck is you doing, bro? Sit up. I'm gonna speak with this nigga like nigga talking like this.
Like chakra flowing in their brains.
What is wrong with this nigga, bro?
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like the chakra flowing in their brains, bro. We on the same path link right now.
What about it?
I'm saying with Nen, I'm not like obviously ki flow throughout the body, Nen throughout the body, or energy, but
Everything
not
flow throughout
okay,
the body.
but because chakra is so specific with how they got their like the way the origin came from. I know you saying the origin shouldn't have nothing to do with it, but like with the explanation of the origin and the description of what chakra is and how it came to be versus how these other shit came to be is different.
We don't know
Like
how
the way
the
way they treat. No, we know what key is key.
They didn't show us.
They never gonna.
That's fine. And then I'm gonna be able to say they never showed us our origin of that. Like they never came up and said the beginning of the universe.
That was the origin. It says everything when they was explaining key, the nigga said everything has key.
I'm gonna just let you have it because there's
you're
no
born
point.
with it. There's boom. Everything is key. Key is energy. That's the regular energy.
If you
It's
ask,
called
if
the
we
key.
had this argument in the middle of the paint arc, we would have been saying the same thing. But they did show what they showed and messed the whole thing up. So
Exactly.
whatever. But once again, that was like ancient times. We don't apply ancient rules to today's days
That's what
because
the
it's
freaking
changed.
anime has. That's what Naruto
Alright, that's
did.
okay.
They didn't win ancient time. They didn't start off. Oh yeah, this is what key is with them. They wait till the end of the damn arc to explain what chakra is and what chakra
What you just said
came
made
from.
no sense.
What you mean?
They waited to the end of the arc to show us the beginning of the world. They went to ancient times.
Yes, they went to ancient time to give descriptions of what chakra is.
What
Chakra
was.
Is what it is.
What they
where
told
it came
us.
from and what how you get it.
What they told us is not what we know of today. What they told us is not true today.
What you mean? It is
Back
true
then,
with
people weren't born with chakra. They are today.
So give me. No, that's the only difference. That's really the only difference.
Back then, chakra wasn't made to do ninjutsu and shit like that.
It
was
is the
made for
bridge between spiritual.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Bro, that's like no.
That has nothing
That's
to
like
do
me
with
saying.
anything.
That's like me saying let's make a cake. Okay, how we gonna get the cake? We need eggs. All right. We need this and we need that. Depending on how you want to make a cake. You low fat, low tolerance, no nothing. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you still trying to make a cake. If I want a particular cake, red velvet cake. Well, what I need to red velvet cake? I need the red velvet. I do.
That shit just made no sense.
I do.
Once again, to my point, back then people weren't born with chakra. They are today. Chakra was ninja. Back then chakra was meant to connect people and shit back then.
Yes, that's what it was meant
Now
for.
today it's used as a weapon to do ninjutsu. It's not the same thing.
It was meant to be weaponized even back then too.
No, it was not.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it wasn't. It was they used it for weaponization.
No,
back
they
then, too.
didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they did
What
not.
you talking? The sage used freaking chakra to defeat his mom.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Isn't that a fact? Even how he's a hypocrite. He's a fucking hypocrite. If you really think about it. Oh yeah, I wanted to do ninju and da. But what did he use it for? For weaponization. He used it to defeat his mom. Cause she was using it for what? Weaponization. Did she not use it for weaponization?
I mean, she did.
To take down them niggas, right? I mean, to take down them people.
It's too late now. drop mad bombs.
To take down them people, right? Them regular people who was causing war and stuff. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna take matters in my own hands. I'm about to weaponize this damn chakra and I'm about to kill people.
Alright, whatever. That's besides the point. Now we're talking about why, if Ki can negate the rules of Nen, why can't Itachi control someone's ki and put them in a genjutsu?
Because again, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Then
if the show stressed, when I say stressed, they literally stretch the idea of what chakra is its own entity and is the bridge between spiritual and physical energy. Okay, and you have a fruit or a seed coming down, planting in the earth or whatever other freaking planet. Any other planet, that's why they come there, they eat the fruit. The seed is what is planted on the earth to then take people who live on the earth energy to create this shit. Then they bite the fruit, then they get all these special powers. The only exception was the sage who used it to spread it. But now you have freaking Boruto saying, so if he's using it for that, that was never the intended purpose for the chakra. It was always meant for that then. That means I'm not wrong with what I'm saying. Because they've been doing this since before Sage even was born. They was using it to take over planets, killing, defeating people and shit like that to get strong. Is that not a fact? According to Boruto.
I guess.
Alright then, so that means it's not no damn... The Sage meant it to be Ninshu, but it's not the purpose of it. Because we don't know the purpose.
The purpose doesn't change anything. So once again, we're going to wrap it up here. Final question. You just said rules of Nen don't apply to, I'm going to just use Bleach. If Gon punches, I'm not use Gon. If, say, Hisoka punches Ichigo, it wouldn't demolish Ichigo's body because he has spiritual energy, which should negate the rules of Nen and fill the gap, correct? Do you agree with that? Because Nen versus non-Nen. But Nen is energy. So if this energy that called Nen is supposed to mess up anything that doesn't have the energy called Nen, but someone else have a supplement, let's say, Ichigo has spiritual energy, so now that energy is filling in the gap for Nen, and now they clash. Do you believe that Hisoka punch would just mess up Ichigo's body?
I don't think it would. I don't believe it should be measured that way.
So how should it be measured?
Why would we measure just because Nen, if you're saying that if Hisoka was this strong or powerful user,
it doesn't matter what Hisoka. I mean, he is a powerful.
No, that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. If it's like Hisoka is a powerful Nen user, right? Which he is. I'm not saying he's not. But if he's that powerful of a Nen user and he's able to use Nen or use it against somebody, whatever the case will be, he punch them or whatever, and they ain't fuck up or whatever the case will be, that's valid. I will give that. But if you're saying just Nen in general, anybody who has Nen,
because that's
just touch somebody, it's gonna be fucked up or whatever. What? This is why I'm saying that doesn't. This is why I'm saying I don't think we should use that as an argument to say boom. Because look at this, with Ichigo, all the niggas is ghosts. They're ghosts. They're freaking Shinagamis. They're ghosts, right? How the fuck is Nen is gonna defeat a ghost? No. Check this out. That's like me saying now, I'm giving leeway. Take out the fact that they're ghosts because that can apply. That's the rule of their show, right? That's the rule of their show. That can apply. And I could be like, yo, nobody touching them unless you have some type of counter to him being a ghost. But he could touch you.
True.
He can fuck you up.
That's true.
I can say that shit.
Okay, so let's not use Bleach. Let's use...
No.
I'm just trying to make a point, bro. I'm not talking about specifically. I'm just trying to make a point. You believe... Okay.
I believe that it works in specific situations.
Okay, so what's the criteria that is going to work?
The criteria...
Because it can't just be like, oh, you just feel like it's not
going to work. For Nens, no. For Nens, I'm not saying Nens not going to work. I'm saying for how they said, like, yo, that's regular Nen touch a nigga like a Beerus or whatever is going to fuck them up.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
But that's
hard for me to say that shit.
Just like how...
Because the reason why we can't say that because we got to use it across the board for every anime. We got to take their word for verbatim.
That's what I'm saying.
That shouldn't happen.
Why not?
Then what's the point of a versus? What's the point of any debate?
we can still debate, but if they, because once again, for the DBZ fans, y'all love doing this with y'all planetary stuff of like DBZ can beat everybody, like Vegeta can go into any verse and beat up everybody just because he can blow up planets, and most of the verses can't. And 90% of DBZ fans believe that.
But when I say that, I'm literally taking it in terms of his strength and his power, what he's capable of doing. That's what I'm taking it as. Versus like, for instance, like the Ant King. We know what that nigga is capable of, right? I believe he can hang with niggas from DBZ, and he can hang with niggas from Naruto, and he can hang with niggas from Bleach or whatever the case may be, right? Because we know that nigga is that powerful and strong. It literally took the old man to poison the nigga, basically, to poison the nigga to take him out. Who was the strongest nigga in the show. He had to sacrifice his life to defeat the Ant King. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. Versus a Nen. When we taking like specifically like a Nen, I'm not gonna be like, yo, if a strong Nen user who's OP and shit, I'll be like, alright, that nigga is a fucking Nen. That nigga beating him. Nigga beating him. I know you for a fact is not thinking a regular nigga who knows Nen is taking out Kaido. Or taking down fucking big moms. Or taking down like OP niggas. No, he's not.
I'm not.
You telling me Kaido?
No, bro. Once again, we're talking. We're trying to figure out.
Alright, boom.
If it is or if it doesn't. If it does, why? If it doesn't, why also? So once again, we started off with Itachi, and you said Itachi cannot control the energy in someone else's because it's a different type of energy. The rules of genjutsu is control the chakra in the other person's head. Obviously, that's for Naruto's verse only, and they're not thinking of remixing verses, so they're not gonna say ki and all the other stuff because that's not in Naruto's show. So for in the Naruto, explanation, he's gonna say control the chakra. Later on we find out, and we always knew that chakra is energy. So if we're translating into like a universal thing, he's basically saying control the energy in someone's head, you can put him in a genjutsu. You still think that he can't control or put key users, nen users, you think he can't put other people in genjutsu because they don't specifically have chakra, but you think nen, which is also said to, if a person with nen punches someone that doesn't have nen, that person is going to have a bad day. That's just the rules of nen, just like how that's the rules of chakra. And these are two energies. So if one energy cannot be controlled because of the different types, why would the rules of nen that says, because we're going to use Kaido, why does the rules of nen of like Gon, which is like, we think Gon is weaker, not his adult form, regular Gon, way weaker than Kaido, but the rules of nen says Gon punches Kaido, something on Kaido body should break. That's just the simple rules of nen. Like that's taking it verbatim. That's what should happen. Just like how if you have energy in your head and Itachi should control it, you should be under his genjutsu. That's what should happen. So if Itachi's stuff doesn't work, Kaido doesn't have nen. So is his body gonna go and punch him in his ribs? His ribs breaking? No. He don't have nen. True. I'm using the same argument. He don't have nen.
I see what you're saying. This is where the line leap comes, because we all know for that show or Naruto, whatever, their genjutsu is unique, right? We can say that.
Why would it?
It's unique from what we know. DBZ has genjutsu.
Yeah, I have illusions. I don't have genjutsu.
What is genjutsu?
I'm gonna put.
Hold on. What is it?
I'm gonna put genjutsu as, from what we've seen, a higher level of illusions.
No, but it's the same shit.
I guess whatever.
Same shit.
A higher level of it.
Genjutsu is the same. That's what I'm saying. If their shit is unique in terms of like, yo, ain't that easy to break out. Whoa. Let me just think. Breathe. Yeah. Well, the different types of genjutsu that's in it. They have regular genjutsu and they have the elite motherfuckers like Itachi, who can like put you in a Tsukiyumi. That's his genjutsu, Tsukiyumi. Right?
Yeah.
Worst effect. They said the only reason you come out is if you have a fucking Sharingan or Manga, no, Sharingan.
Manga kid.
Whatever, same shit.
Yeah.
Alright? So, my thing is now, why I said Genjutsu is not working on other animes in terms of because of the chakra and shit is different because of how Naruto specifically explained chakra. How they specifically explained, talking about the bridge. It's the bridge. When I hear something, oh, it's the bridge between that. No, it's the bridge that connects two things. That's its own entity. It literally said chakra is the bridge. If you asking me,
but it also says chakra is energy.
What makes chakra is two things.
It's two type of energy.
Two types. No, I'm saying like what if you said what makes chakra is two things make chakra.
Two different energy.
Whatever. Spiritual, physical energy. Yeah.
But
makes
it's still
chakra.
energy though.
But listen to what I'm saying.
Physical.
This is literally how the explanation. This is what I got from it. The bridge. Chakra is the bridge between two type of energy. That's literally what it is.
But chakra
so
itself is energy.
Hold on. So does not mean there are three types of energy. Exactly. So if you telling me there are three types of energy, why in fucking name would I think okay, I'm gonna think chakra is this shit that is going to just it's the same shit as well. I know you said you don't agree that it's the same shit, it's the same type of energy, but the fact of the matter is, it's chakra. So if he's utilizing chakra and manipulating it, whatever, that's how they perform their genjutsu type shit. I'm gonna look at that and be like, okay, it is not the same work as ki, nen, or reishi? No.
Reishi?
Yeah.
That's basically spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy. And spiritual energy. No. That's his own damn shit. That's his own entity. That's his own type of energy.
They're all
because everybody, you know what everybody have in common?
What?
Spiritual energy or physical energy at least. I'm not too sure about them. All this is then.
It's energy.
It's energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they have like spiritual whatever the case may be. Obviously they never went into it. So I'm still sick and shit, but like we don't know. They yet to like go in depth with it. But based on what I'm seeing, based on what I remember, whatever the case would be, it's kind of unique too, in a way. And then of how you explained it, or how they explained it. That's why I'm not gonna be like, okay, no. But I believe that the abilities they use obviously is gonna work on niggas. But you telling me a little damn kid going or whatever, walking by, he punched berries one time or touched berries, that nigga arm is gone? No.
I mean,
that's ridiculous.
That's what should be happening.
That's ridiculous.
But since we're on that, I got just another question too about destruction energy. Hakai. Would Hakai be able to erase anyone?
It depends.
Straight across the board?
It depends on the user. How strong the user is.
Say Beerus. Can Beerus Hakai erase anyone he wants to?
If the person is not stronger than him.
If the person is not stronger than him.
Yeah,
So can he erase Yamamoto?
I don't know. That's a different type of strength, man. I doubt that.
Can you erase Whitebeard?
Yeah. Talking about old Whitebeard? Yeah.
Prime Whitebeard.
I don't know what's based on what that little clip show with Prime Whitebeard, that dude is goated. Like the little clip alone, like you fucking goated, my nigga. Those niggas was wilding out, my nigga. Like, and they were playing around. They were trying to kill each other, but they were playing around because you can see, like they were going all out. The whole damn island would have been fucked up. They were going all out. But like I don't know about Prime Whitebeard, but the little clip I saw.
I think we should leave this one right here. So basically, in conclusion, if you think one of them don't work on each other, then if you think they're just all just different, you have to think everything is different.
Yeah.
And it just like the specific rules won't apply. So if you believe Gon can punch whoever and break their ribs, you also have to believe that Itachi can put somebody in the genjutsu because then it's the same thing and they're lumping
And
it
then
in.
also,
Vice versa, if you don't believe one of them works, then they all don't work because then you're being biased and switching it up. They can't be. I don't think there's one way or another. Like I don't think.
I think a line got to cross between when you start using it. Because look, check this. Because what niggas normally say about genjutsu, all we got is genjutsu. Y'all niggas can't come out of that shit. Or nen. You got nen, you just got to touch you one time. It's over. Or Dragon Ball Z. All we gotta do
blow up the planet.
Blow up the planet. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's type different.
Yeah, we gonna get into that one.
That's,
you know what I feel
different.
about that.
But that's type different.
Because it's we don't.
That's type different.
We gonna deal with that
because
later.
all across the board, all these shows have capabilities that can destroy. That's the same across the playing field. They have people who's capable of destroying a fucking planet. In Naruto, in One Piece.
Who can destroy a planet in Naruto?
Kaguya.
I mean, that's different. That's like an ability she has to create and destroy.
She's highly capable.
That's okay.
She can create worlds.
I'm just saying that's different from like Goku who.
A nigga who sliced the moon off. What's the name? Tonari.
I don't know if you can destroy a planet.
I'm not gonna say destroy, but I'm saying like you have people who have those capabilities. That's what I'm saying.
I guess whatever. So whatever. Stop being biased.
Maybe Ant King. But anyway, yeah. Go ahead.
Ant King?
Maybe. I don't know. As far as we can see, he was just playing around.
He's written to be unbeatable. I don't know
exactly.
About,
they literally took the nigga out with just virus. He wasn't even trying to fight the man, the old man. The old man was forcing him to fight him. That's how goated he is.
But I don't know if he's destructive enough to take out a planet. But anyway, stop being biased. You have to fall under one group or the other. If you think one of them gonna work, then everything works. And stop mixing to make your favorite anime feel like it's gonna win. That's being biased. You're wrong. On the other hand, if you feel that one thing does work, then everything works across the board and you gotta take it as it is.
That's a fact.
Unless you just like, people be doing online, the powers equalize stuff. And then to have your fun debates, like the spiritual energy stuff with the bleach people, it just be like equalize, you take it out.
Exactly. Cause nigga could be like that. People could say it like that. People could be like, yo, bro,
oh my gosh. Let us know what you think.
That's a wrap.
Put your comments
You taking that out, right?
in the comment section. Now I'm gonna keep that shit. Put your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think. We're trying to respond to your question because this a family. We debating. You are part of this too. I want to hear what you think. Put it in the comments.
Yep.
Until next time, we are Z BATABLES.
Remember, everything, anything anime.
Don't do that.
What?
Everything and all things anime.
Crap.
Say it right.
All things and everything anime.
You still didn't say it right. What is wrong with yo?
All things and everything anime, right? Wait, no. Everything and all things anime.
How you don't know your own?